Hey, what is up, SMT Nation? It is your boy, the SMT. Today, Verizon news, really good partnerships that are coming up and getting lined up for Verizon, and then we also have some Apple news. I don't know. I guess we'll have to say that it's not great news. I can't really justify it as good news, but what I think it does is it kind of lets us know as to what's going on with the production of the phones that are up and coming here, and give you guys some insight on hardware and what we can expect from the several models that are coming out this fall. So let's start first with the Verizon news. Verizon has completed a deal with Twitch, which is an Amazon-owned and operated company. It looks like Verizon's partnership that they had. I did a video on this a few weeks ago. I'll look to see if I could put a little card here for you guys to check out. They've got a partnership with Amazon for like some different services that are going to utilize Verizon 5G. And this Twitch contract or partnership is going to fall in place along the same line. So the partnership is an LTE and 5G partnership in a video game tournament. Verizon Wireless has put in its bid on a competitive gaming deal here with Twitch. There are 2 other gaming deals that are in place at Verizon now, so that makes 3 deals. So the Twitch and Verizon deal is interesting. This is a media and broadcasting integrations deal. I guess we'll call it kind of the claim to fame here, or the push is going to be 5G built right, 5G built for gamers. So that's going to be the moniker and the MO. And there will be additional co-creations between Twitch and Verizon in 5G moving forward. You think about what gaming needs and requires. You need ultra low latency. You need very fast speeds, whether it's downlink and uplink. It's got to be there, and that's what 5G will enable. And Verizon's millimeter wave, their 5G ultra wideband, is by far the most impressive form of 5G we've seen to date. So, these wider pipes, aka wider channels, are an increasing need in virtual and online competitive gaming, and this deal will really push Verizon Wireless 5G ultra wideband mindshare and subscriptions in all of the current and future 5G ultra wideband markets. So as of now, I know there's about 36 to 39 markets. There's a few that are unofficial, and there will be 60 or so markets by the end of this year. So this positions Verizon well for the gaming arena. So now Verizon is really pushing their media partnerships, Disney Plus, Apple, ESPN Plus, Hulu, and then they also have the professional sports. They've got deals with, the NFL and the NBA getting their ultra wideband services in those settings. Competitive gaming now. They've got new industries. They've got deals with Walmart, hospital systems, all types of different healthcare industries. I'm sure they're going to get in AR, VR automation. Verizon's really lining themselves up well for 5G moving forward. Next piece of news. This one on Apple, the iPhone 11, 12. So this is going to be a big phone. This is going to be probably the most anticipated phone of the year, and for several reasons, and I'll get to that. So Apple's going to be doing a few things to help reduce and cut costs to try to offset iPhone production bottom line. Likely due to the 5G costs, these sticker prices on phones have been increasing, and we know that's what happened with the Androids this year. All the flagships that have the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865, they were very expensive, and there was no choice. You had 5G, it was built into the phone's processor, so you couldn't do an LTE only 865. Anyways, that seems to be the case here as well. These 5G features are going to really drive up pricing, and it looks like Apple's going to kind of deal with it, though. They've got some things that they're working on. And actually, not just iPhones. It looks like they're going to be doing some cost cutting on the AirPods too for this year. So the cost reduction will take place on the battery level with battery components. Apple is reducing the number of layers in the battery board, and this is going to reduce the cost of the iPhone 12 compared to the 11 between 40 and 50%. So that does save a little bit of dough for them there. Next year, it's going to result in an additional 30 to 40% cost reduction as they continue to utilize this technique in the cost reduction on the battery board. AirPods will use a system in-package design, which will trim battery parts costs for them as well. More cost cutting is probably required here, though I think it's pretty obvious to say. Apparently, and I had no idea that this was the case. I knew it was going to add cost, but I didn't know this much. For a 5G phone to be sub 6 gigahertz compatible, that will increase the bill of materials on a phone $75 to $85. And if it's a millimeter wave compatible device, that's going to add an additional $125 to $135 to the cost of production of the phone. So to offset these costs, it looks like not only are they going to try to save money on the battery board component, but they are confirming no power brick in the box, no earphones in the box. So to kind of recap the 5G piece, sub 6 gigahertz costs $85 in adding to a phone. The millimeter wave adds an additional $135. That's an over $200 price increase in production of a phone just for it to be 5G compatible. That is an incredible and astonishing amount of money. So the models that are going to be millimeter wave based, which we're assuming it's going to be like the Pro model probably, and then the Pro Max as well, those phones are going to be more expensive this year than they were last year. There's no way you could just get rid of the charging brick and the headphones to cover up that cost. So the iPhone 11 Pro Max, I believe, manufacturer retail price is $1099. The 12 Pro Max will probably be $1199 or even $1299. And the reason I'm leaning towards $1299 is because the Note 20 Ultra that just released launched at $1299. So I'm guessing that the ceiling on the 11 Pro Max is going to be $1,300, and that's just for like the base model. Maybe 128 gigs of storage, and then the $1199, that's kind of the floor. That'll be the lowest it'll probably be. There's no way with the cost of that millimeter wave antenna array, along with the sub 6 gigahertz, they'll keep it at $1099. No way possible. So bad news possibly on the horizon for the for these millimeter wave 5G devices. Verizon will be selling it. I think Apple will sell, AT&T will sell it as well. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And to kind of add insult to injury, these productions, there's probably not going to be a Qualcomm modem in the standard iPhone 12 and what's anticipated to be the iPhone 12 Plus. So these are more your entry-level iPhones, probably due to the production issues as well as costs. It's likely going to be the Intel or Apple-based in-house modem. To me, it's a problem because in the past several generations, iPhone performance when it comes to RF and their signal concerns and their speed concerns, their performance concerns, it's always been Intel based. So the 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max will likely be delayed into November. The modem just isn't ready for production, in terms of making the devices and getting them ready for sale. The iPhone 12 and 12 Plus, that's probably going to be ready in October, because I think those chips are ready to go and there's just not that much testing required. So they should launch on time. I think the Pro models probably for a later launch, and hopefully before December. They've got to get it out before Christmas. So let me know what you guys think of these news items. The Apple news, with the cost-cutting measures, trying to keep the phone down and keep profits up for Apple. A $2 trillion company, they got to do what they got to do. And then Verizon with the Twitch deal. Let me know what you guys think. The pulse of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Thank you all for taking this opportunity to watch the SMT YouTube channel. If you appreciated this video and found it informative, please do rate this video, give it a thumbs up, share it to all your favorite social media platforms. If you are new, first time here, consider subscribing, activate that bell notification icon so you never miss an upload from the SMT. And do check out some of the links in the description box. There's ways to donate. We have the link to the SMT Patreon page, the Twitter handle at SneedTech, where we also do Periscope Lives. And here are some other videos that I did hand select for you all to check out if you're not ready to leave the SMT YouTube channel just yet. Anyways, again, thank you for being here to watch. I am the SMT. Have a great rest of the day, and we'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.